Hello, Steve White, Steve RC9. Well, I'm here with another Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie figure, this time Grimlock. Now, the Dinobot Grimlock. So, of course, the packaging has some nice art on the front with Wheelie riding the wild Grimlock, and on the side we have some art that's just a reverse of that. The other side we just have the Autobot symbol. The back we have the product photography, of course, with Wheelie riding Grimlock and Grimlock in robot form and Wheelie on his own. And we do have a little bit of art from the film from that scene and a tiny little description. It looks like it's more one line is English, the rest is other languages. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in this. A couple reasons. Now, this is a bit of a spur of the moment thing. I saw it on a website, retail price. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should get it because I don't like the Dinobots, but they're kind of important. I know eventually I'm going to want to get them, and if I see any of them cheap, I should just grab them because they will be expensive later on. So I thought about that, and then I saw he actually came for Wheelie, and at first I assumed it was this Wheelie, because I'd already bought this one from the Studio Series movie line, and it's more accurate than the original. And this is not the original because the original had a red orange face. This is the recolored one from 2002. And I thought this was it. And I thought, well, then I looked at it and thought, oh, it looks like it's recolored. And I took a close look. I'm like, it's a different robot. But unfortunately, it's not actually an action figure. It's a glorified hood ornament. Because he doesn't move, he doesn't have articulation, his arms don't move, his legs don't move. I mean, he's got basic 5-point articulation in that his arms move at the shoulder and his legs move at the hip and his head turns, but that's it. This one, of course, has, you know, all the regular articulation you would assume, and I thought this was just that one recolored, and no. So yeah, I basically bought this for the Wheelie because it was more accurate, and I thought, I really want the more accurate Wheelie. And I know I'm going to buy Grimlock eventually at some point. He's low down on the list, but I sort of figured some of the low down on the list characters, if I spot them for a good price or a retail price, I should get them because I'm really going to have a hard time paying more for them later. Unlike some figures I actually really, really want. It's easier to sort of pay more when you really, really want it and you know you're going to enjoy it. So yes, I thought, well, maybe, I mean, okay, he does stand. If you put him in that position, he can actually stand like in the photo. But when I saw these pictures, I just thought he was posed. I didn't realize he was molded in that position and he can't actually sit. His legs can't straight. I'm like, why on earth would you not give him... Oh, his waist turns, so he's got 6 points of articulation. But why would you not just give him knee joints so he can stand or sit on Grimlock? I'm like, are they just trying to get another sale out of me by releasing this one on his own with articulation and think I'm going to buy both? I don't know, but I'm really annoyed with this, and I thought, well, maybe I can just have him sit on Grimlock's shoulder or something, like I have Laserbeak sitting on Soundwaves, but he doesn't sit on there, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I noticed, oh, he's got a little thing there, and there's a thing there, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you can put him on there, but it's on the side. I'm like, why is it on the side? Like, why isn't it here so you can sit at the front? Like, okay, he's tall enough that he's just going to hover over other characters, so he's not going to take up space on the side or anything. And Grimlock's sort of wings do anyway, but why wouldn't you have it like that? Does he sit like that in the movie? I can't remember what particular scene that is or anything. So yeah, so really, really not happy with that because I bought him for Wheelie thinking he was a fully articulated figure and he's a glorified hood ornament. So yeah. And the other issue, because when you compare him to the original Grimlock, as you can see, he's a lot bigger. And I knew he was taller than, say, Optimus and Megatron, but I just sort of thought he was slim and tall. I didn't realise how chunky and thick he was. This one, he just feels like one of those really unsophisticated, upscaled figures that are just too thick and chunky. They even though they've got all the surface detail that helps, he's just too big and thick. Now, the only thing I really loved about the originals were the chrome and silver, gold parts, and the only issue with the reissues was the dark plastic was too dark. It should have just been a light, smoky sort of grey, but it's almost black. And this one, they've got the same problem, and you can barely see the Autobot symbol underneath. So when you put him next to Optimus, I know in the cartoon he is a lot bigger, but it just looks ridiculous, and he doesn't have the not the articulation, but the he just looks really boxy and chunky and not cartoon enough to justify that, and not robot enough to justify the size. He's just so blocky for his size. It's just, I'm really not happy, but I've opened it. He's mine. I'm stuck with him. But yep, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Grimlock and Wheelie 2-pack. And if they do a separate Wheelie, I'm going to spit. If they do one in another set and it's got the articulation, it won't bother me too much. But I just don't know why. All they had to do was give him knee joints and I'd be happy. Yep. And hopefully I won't have to pay too much for the other Dinobots later on. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this.